Say what you will about Yakuza 6, that is a damn good boss theme. Hello everybody, we are back with some more Pandora's Tower, and hopefully people will be able to show up, because apparently Twitch has been having another weird day today. It's just one of those things apparently, so hopefully people will be able to jump through and transfer over no problem. And that's basically all we gotta hope for, so yeah. That's basically... Well, that's basically the end of that thought, I guess. You know, one of those moments where it's just like, man, I hope I have more to say about this, and then you just sort of, like, stop dead in your tracks, and you're like, nope, there is actually nothing more I can say about that. Time to switch topics, I guess. That was the boss, that was a boss room from Yakuza 6. Yeah, that was, Fury of Beauty. It was, oh, what's his name? Junji Han's name? I hope I got his name, correct. One of the big problems, for me personally, with some, Korean names is a lot of them are very similar to each other. But thankfully, also, a lot of them have some very short names, and have, like, Park as their, as one of their names, and thankfully it's one syllable, which makes it way easier to remember than some other countries. Cough, cough, Poland. But yeah, hello Yuna, hello Dragon. So, I haven't done as much grinding in between this episode, but to be honest, I feel like I'm in a very good position. So I still did some of my gifts, and I was able to... of course, get the money to get said gifts. I still have a little bit left over. I got 4,000 Leots. But looking at my bar on the left, I am currently at rank 7, very, very close to rank 8. I kind of got to the point where I felt really good to just let it rock at where it was. And hopefully, during this session, I'll actually be able to get some of those events that unfortunately got missed the last time on camera. So, that will hopefully be the case. We are at the Fire Dungeon. Fire Dungeon Part 2, Shadow Boogaloo, because we're in the Shadow version of the Fire Temple, Dungeon, Tower, whatever the hell you want to call it. We started a little bit of it, but we haven't gotten very far. I don't... Yes, no, I got one of the chains. I got, like, the very, very first chain, and then that's where I decided to call it last session. So, hopefully, I'll be able to make good progress. I'm kind of sad that I only had the one tower in the end eventually. There was that goddamn chain in that water place I was trying so hard to get to. And it ended up taking so much time. Okay, before I leave, let me double check to make sure. Okay, got a Shard of Divinity, and got my good stuff on. Okay, I think I am safe to go. I usually make sure that I save in a pretty good position anyway, so I don't have to remember anything at the start of the session. The last session was a bit of an exception to that, because I decided to do a lot of the upgrade stuff on camera, because there was quite a lot. But yeah, we're at the Blazing Citadel now. Thankfully, no water to be seen. Except for the water that I have literally right in front of me, which I'm actually going to move because it's in a very, very awkward position. Okay, there we go. Just break immersion for a second, no biggie. I'm still loving this lance, man. Lance definitely feels pretty damn good. Other than that, this one, yeah, this was where the shortcut was, so I don't need to be here yet. But I might as well just get that money while I'm here, because I still need them gifts. At least I would get that money if I can aim properly. There we go. Hey, risk. Wait, are we in the Fire Dungeon? Yes, we're in Blazing Citadel. God damn it, guys. I know we're in the Fire Dungeon, but that doesn't mean I have to hydrate in real life. only just started. I have to make this thing last. Hey, pun hit wonder. You made good on your promise. How you doing, my dude? Also, sorry, that sounded way more aggressive than what I was going for. Oh, you decided to show up and make do on your promise, did you? Good for you. I'm good, how am I? I'm doing okay. This is actually going to be my last session before I take a break from streaming for a little bit, because I just feel like I really need that break right now, so I'm happy that you were able to catch one of the sessions before before I had to take the break, so it's all good. It houses multiple weapons of mass destruction, so, and a city worth of people. Does that answer your question? Also, how big is Pandora's tower? Okay, probably should have asked. Probably should have read that first for the context of the answer. That makes way more sense. I'm doing the same. It's good to take time to yourself and refuel that stream energy. It really does. Like, I was getting to that point where I was just getting a bit agitated with just like, oh man, I feel like I'm not growing, I feel like I'm not funny, blah blah blah, I would want to do the quality as much as I want to, you know, all that fun stuff. All those fun, happy little thoughts that decide to sneak in every so often. So, need that moment to just like, take a minute, sit right there, and just go, I need a break. Doesn't mean that I can't do a few more sessions before I go away, but it was definitely needed. Just telling you, there are 2 more towers after the last tower on the list. I am aware, so I didn't spoil myself, obviously, but I did take a look-see, basically, to sort of get a better idea of where I stand in terms of, like, when I need to get my affinity level to the level I need it to get to. So, I did take a little look at how many towers that I needed to get through, and basically, yeah, so I know that there are 2 more towers after this one and the next one. And that's it. And basically, it would, as long as I get to at least rank 9 Affinity before we get to the final Master, then it's all good. I just wanted to double check, make sure that I wasn't going to, like, screw myself over without knowing, because I'm taking all this time to get the gifts for a reason. Also, Aaron, I swear to God, Aaron, look, it's not that hard, buddy. Come on, you can do it. There we go. There we go. And, okay. Man doesn't know how to shift his momentum, and it didn't even matter, because I can't go through that door anyway. So the game is mistitled, it should be Pandora's Towers. I mean, I could spoil the part where the towers combine all together into one supermassive mega tower, and then it turns into a transformer, but, I don't want to spoil that for anyone, so... God damn it. Hey man, thank you for the host, much appreciated. Okay, yeah, you know what, you can stop your steamy business. And I can... Oh, God. Yeah, I'd appreciate it if you didn't ambush me, thank you very much. Okay, I'm just gonna yank your chain. And hopefully... There we go. Oh yeah, it's a very, very fun tower. It's a very fun tower, with very fun things. So you could say the tower is skinny. You know what the worst part is, I knew the puns were coming and I still wasn't ready for them. I knew they were coming and I still wasn't ready. Yeah, okay, made it. Medicine. Wait, I'm already at the... You cannot transfer any more of this item to the back. Oh, I'm actually at max medicine? Oh, 9 is the maximum, I guess. There we go. There's our first shortcut. It's very well built. It must have cost an arm and a leg. Okay, you know what? That one was better. I'll give you that one. Also, kind of fucked up fun fact, the masters are made by human experimentation. That's why each acts emotionally different, because that's the remnant of the last of their human life. It shows their fighting styles. Man, they couldn't even snuff out the last of that little bit of humanity, yeah? I honestly feel like, weirdly enough, that's kind of worse. Like, because at least if you get rid of all of them, you can say, oh, well, there's none of them left, so they have nothing to lose. But the fact that they still had at least a little bit of their humanity left clinging on, I don't know, in my mind, that just makes it way worse. It is, that's why killing them is like a mercy. It's like the opposite of Shadow of the Colossus. Which, we now have to reset the Shadow and the Colossus comparison meter once again, because I've literally just made another comparison. Oh god, hot fire. Blazing! A crack. A crack has been found in the bottom of the furnace. If it had not been found, the molten metal would have escaped into the forge and turned it into a hell on earth. Just doesn't look like one right now. It's the vote of the Master! It's difficult to believe, but the beast's power is affecting all the fire within the tower, making it hotter than the furnace can take. The Master has the power to create fire that is too hot for the furnace to cope with. The top brass wish to use this beast in battle, but I just hope they know how to control it. God, they really love using these Masters for battle, huh? Human instinct number 1. I made a thing. Can we use it to fight? I don't know, probably. Do we even know how to make it fight? No, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It's fine, it's fine. Don't worry. Yo! How you doing, Mum Lost? The first one master you ever fight was the only fully willing sacrifice. That's why he was so calm and didn't want to attack you. He's just doing the last, he was just doing the last job he was given. Keep the tower running for everyone inside. It is a pretty sad existence. In terms of fire levels, this one's a pretty strong one. I just have a soft spot once like I said, similar to like the metal tower. I just have a huge soft spot for like working parts and machinery that you can actually just straight up see. I don't know, I just think it's so cool. And in terms of it being like a furnace for a fire area, makes perfect sense also. Okay, so there's the chain area down there, which I need to get to. That being said, you can always get a really good fire area in some video games. Okay, so there's also a chain area up there. I'm good, been replaying Dark Dreams Don't Die, you absolute hero. then you can also remind yourself and be sad of the fact that we are never getting a Season 2. Damn it. Shit, Aaron! 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 It's okay, man just forgot how to jump for a second, it's all good. I find it ironic that the fire dungeon is the only one with dark areas. Okay, so there's an area I can go to down here, apparently. Oh god, I have to be careful of that timer also. Which, okay, apparently there is nothing down here, which I'm a bit surprised about. Can I not even jump up there? No. Okay, fair enough. Up I go. At least we got Deadly Premonition 2, even though I never played the first one. One of these days. Like, it's got some big problems so far, apparently, especially with the frame rate, which is a bit of a shame. I mean, I don't want to say that it's kind of expected for a Deadly Premonition game to run like absolute crap when it comes out, but it's pretty on brand. That being said, I am waiting a little bit before I get a Deadly Premonition 2, because there will be other versions of the game, and I want to get the best running version, because I don't want it to, or at least until they fix the Switch version. Jesus Christ, it's hot. So that's my plan with doing that game. Okay, you know what? I just activated a shortcut. So what I'm going to do with my remaining time is I'm going to go back to the place where I can always get the good flesh. And I am going to get the good flesh. That was medicine, right? And I can't carry the medicine anymore. Okay, no problem. Yeah, shame we never know who D is. Like, maybe, hopefully, one of these days we'll get, like, a comic or something, you know? That can be, like, released so we can at least answer the... So we can at least get the answers. I feel like that would at least be a nice compromise. It's the worst part is that game was a murder mystery and we never solved the mystery. And it just had that sweary charm to it that, I just really enjoy. I really hope you get to see the final two towers. They are my favorite dungeons in the game. Possibly not this session, but we will... I mean, we're absolutely beating this game. No, we're going to get to about the 90% mark, and then we're going to stop. I've decided. Hello there, my friend. I can always count on you to give me the good stuff. I was going to go onto the topic earlier about fire areas in games. You know what one really famous game series... Hey, I got the good stuff. Nice. But one really very famous game series I really needed to get to, and I just reminded myself of it because I never actually... because it's got one of the apparently the best fire areas in games, and that's Metroid. I've only beaten one Metroid ever, and it's the very, very first one. And the thing is, I love Metroidvanias, so it just kind of makes sense if I play the thing that it was kind of birthed, you know, if I play the game series that the genre was kind of birthed from. Hey, Saucily Awesome, I'm here, but I'm lurking, no problem. Hopefully you got in fine. I mentioned it earlier, but Twitch is having one of its weirdo days. You know what, I'm just gonna go back to the observatory straight away. I'm not gonna get the big Affinity bonus anyway because of the time I spent grinding, so I might as well just... give the waifu the flesh, ASAP. Haven't stopped making Halo 3 maps. I'm officially back, right back now in 2007. Another unreadable all note, and more useful looking books. The Symbols of Eos, Cooking for Two, Handling Toxic Items. Elena, why do you need to handle toxic items? Give the waifu the flesh ASAP, that's what I'm here for. Not that kind of flesh. Unless you're into that, in which case, we don't judge. Any more other texts or stuff that I can find back here? Nope, doesn't look like it. God, I feel old. That D4 is that old. It was like 7 years ago, wasn't it? God. IKEA meatball fetish. What? Okay. Why do you keep saying IKEA? IKEA is a furniture store. Are you thinking of Lidl? Because that's the other Swedish shop that sells food. I think you mean Lidl, not IKEA. IKEA's the furniture one. No, I mean IKEA. Oh god, they do have their own meatballs, don't they? Even though they're a furniture place. Or I could be just completely mixing up two completely different things and sounding like an idiot right now, but hey, what else is new? Everything's absolutely fine. Here, have a book. I'm back.
It seems you didn't use any.
Yep, I didn't use any medicine. It's great. And I also got the good stuff.
Thank you. Can I eat it now?
Now you have the recipe for IKEA meatballs. Try not to make a table. I've seen that animation so many times, I still can't get over how much detail they put into the, like, the swallowing and the focusing on the mouth and the saliva and just everything. I can't get over it every time.
You've got some flesh going well, I'll buy that off you if it's all right.
Remember, the cutoff point for Affinity is the end of Tower 11 and 12. So basically, I got 3.5 towers to basically get it up to, well, 1.5 levels pretty much at this point. So I'm feeling pretty confident. In fact, I can get some stuff right now.
That will cost.
Okay, we'll buy that. I could save just in case we get some new stuff, but again, that's what the grinding's for, so for now,
Was there something else? Fair.
I'll focus on what I can get. Mudbang the game. Ew. Ew.
Thank you, Aaron.
Usually, people open with good morning, sweetheart. Anyway. I'm glad I ate before I watched the stream. So, I'm new to the tower games. Yeah, you're missing a little bit of context. I'm not going to lie. Just a smidgen. But I promise you that it's just as juicy as it looks. Right, so I want to give you some of my gifts. So here you go.
Wow!
God, I knew she's so happy every time I give her a rug. She loves rugs. She loves rugs so much.
Are you really giving me?
Rugs, plants, and various tea leaves.
This is for me. Oh,
Don't say juicy, throwback to when I said I was gonna lurk. Knowing what she eats, she probably chews on it for flavor. Maybe. Just a
don't do
little bit.
anything stupid.
I want to see if... I actually heard that there's a certain event that you can get to happen at 3 p.m. sometimes if you give her tea leaves. So I want to see if I can get it right now. Let's see. Nope, she's up there. Sometimes if you give her the tea leaves, she'll be on this table and you can drink tea with her, from what I understand.
What's that, Aaron?
So you like that amber bracelet I gave you?
It's that bracelet you gave me. What do you think? Do you know what amber signifies, Aaron?
I think that scene is worse than D4 Teddy eating clam chowder. What are you talking about? It's...
Wow.
That was one of the
Your
best parts of
surprises.
D4 were the dinner scenes that you had with your boss.
That's why giving someone amber is like wishing them happiness. It just makes it an even more special gift.
Hey, David. You know what we really need in Boston? More clam chowder. Clam chowder? Yeah, clam chowder. You do not have 3.5 towers before the Affinity cut, but I'll let you see for yourself. If that's the case, basically, I will need the warning before we get to the cutoff point if I'm getting dangerously close to it, because I have come this far and I do not want to get the bad endings. I want to make sure I get that good ending. So if it does get to the point where we're getting dangerously close, then I will absolutely ask for a warning. No, when you see the gimmicks of the final 2 towers, you'll know what I mean. Okay, based off that, I can take a guess at what you mean then. Based off that info, okay, I think I can take a little bit of a guess what that means. By the way, what's over here? I never actually checked. Huh. Guess that was the bridge that originally led to the tower. Yeah, D4, it was a video game. It stood for Dark Dreams Don't Die.
Look after yourself out there! Please, Aaron. Take care.
Don't worry, girl. I got a bracelet that recovers my HP. I think I'm good. As long as it doesn't break. So far it hasn't. So... either I've just gotten very lucky, or it doesn't break, but hey. Roll that D4. Can I get a D4? Is that a thing that I can have? I'll leave it up to everyone's imagination what it would look like. Ooh, Blast Stone. Ow. Okay, yeah, you know what? You guys are really not worth the trouble right now, so I'm just gonna go up my shortcut, and I'm going to be happy that you can't climb ladders. One of these days, I will do the Swery Games Marathon. Because Swery as a developer, he's really weird. Like, I'm trying to figure out how to put it. First, he kind of comes off as a knockoff, like, Suda 51, almost. Also, did I see an item up there? No, I didn't. But, he really sort of made his own identity as time went on, and he's made legit good games. Jankiness be damned with some of his releases. Some that you wouldn't even expect for someone like him to make. Is he Yoko Taro weird? Yoko Taro has his own brand of weird. But Swery is pretty weird. And the biggest thing that has not necessarily stopped me, but the biggest thing I am waiting for is he's had a few games that are currently in the works. One of them was Deadly Premonition 2. And there's also another one which is currently in the works called The Good Life, which was actually on Kickstarter, and I helped kickstart it, and is currently making good progress. So I am desperately waiting for when that game gets released, because I want to cover all of them, so... Did I just fall into lava? Good job, me. I fell into the lava I couldn't see. Oh yeah, no, Deadly Premonition 1 is amazing. My biggest concern for Deadly Premonition 2, I must admit, was... Deadly Premonition 1 is kind of like... It was a very, lightning in a bottle type situation, right? It was very sort of... It had the absolute perfect mix of jankiness, attention to detail, and also, just... It came out at the right time, where I was worried that Deadly Premonition 2 was going to go too far in with the joke. If that makes sense. Like, it kind of like when you get like one of those really bad B movies, and then when they do the sequel, they go too far in with like the fact that it's bad, and they know it's bad. That was my main concern for Deadly Premonition 2. And apparently there is some of that. But overall, it's just got that, so it still has that absolute charm, which I'm happy about. Also, hello, Fire Kitty. I didn't know Bee Orchid was in this game. Yeah, you know what? That's the way I put Swery. He's so avant-garde. Oh, wow. You were super easy. But hey, thanks for the pulsating flesh. Don't have to worry about that now, thank God. Yeah, Scythe level 3 is pretty damn good. I'm very happy with it. I just genuinely liked the entire Scythe moveset overall. I just like it, the fact that it basically has a 300-degree arc around your body. It's the ultimate get out of my comfort zone weapon, which I'm usually not a big fan of, but in this game, it works extremely well. Do you mind if I talk about the New Game Plus weapon? It's not a spoiler OP, it's just strange. Go for it. It's very unlikely that we'll cover New Game Plus. At least not, you know, straight away. If I ever do. So, it's absolutely worth talking about. It's a steam-powered... wait, it says state... It's a steam-powered stake gun? Oh, stake, as in wooden stake. Okay, that makes way more sense. I was gonna have very, very many questions for a second there. Okay, so I need to... Right, I need to get over to this side somehow. And clearly it's going to be in this room somewhere. If the camera can actually give me a good view, then hopefully I can figure this out. Okay, so... I believe... Okay, if I remember correctly, if I make my way forward... Also, hello there, item. You are mine now. Phoenix Stone, thank you. If I remember correctly, there was... Yes, there was two pathways that I could go over here. His default power is 400. Damn. I was about to say 4,000. Jesus. That seems a bit strong, but 400 is still pretty damn strong. Okay, I make my way over here, and... Well, this gets me back here, which, I'm gonna be honest, doesn't really help me. In fact, I have wasted time making my way over here, so that's great. So that's definitely not the way I want to go. Okay, if something that strong is like half the speed, then that makes perfect sense to me. See, with a weapon like that... Oh! Made it past. Okay, here we go. This is what I want, I think. Okay, right. So, I need to activate the lever to get over there. And the lever is behind me. I'm certain that I should be able to climb up that place I wasn't allowed to climb up for some reason. Let me try again. Cutting it a little bit close, no problem. Yeah, because there's a lever I need to get to. Up there was where I got the text. So, yeah, it would make sense that that place where I go down, I would be able to climb up, right? At least that's how I would imagine it to go. But no. This is really the part where I wish I could go into, like, first person or, like, be able to move the camera, but I can't, so I kind of just have to wing it. Okay, let me try up here again. So, Niche, how about we do a D4 stream to revisit the past? Like I said, man, once we get to that sweary, we're doing the whole shebang. We're doing all of them, all the sweary games. The man deserves it. Okay, yeah, no, there is nothing up here. Right, I am very, very perplexed what I'm supposed to do here. Okay, so since there's a shortcut up there, my next thought has to be that there has to be a way that I can go up and then drop down. Which means... Okay, let's try this. So, we got the ladders right there. Let's think about this logically. So, we got the ladders right there. This leads us back to here, and there is no other way that I can go, right? Right. So, in that case, Let's do the lap one more time, and let's get higher. Yo, Lich King! I'm here, what did I miss? Basically just making our way forward through the Blazing Citadel, and also talking about Swery. Considering its charge to shoot out the metal stake, it has some good range. Damn, that's good. Crap! Anything new with Elena? Not yet. Just standard talking. We are at rank 7 with her. About to get to rank 8. So we're making good progress. Okay, right. There has to be a thing here which I am missing that I need to be able to grapple onto. Or something. I'll make my way high up. This is what I missed. There we go. I did it. Ah, shortcuts. And Mercury. Nice. And this would be the way forward towards the... This would be how I get to the... the main door. Ow! There we go, there we go. Persona confidence, this game has it all. I mentioned it before, I'll mention it again. I am a sucker with a game that has a social system in it. I am an absolute sucker for games that let you increase affinity with characters and see more like character story stuff. Like, it isn't necessarily very deep in this game. Like, you basically just gotta answer some questions every so often. But it's still really enjoyable to see the scenes when they happen. So, I am absolutely a fan. Right, so now the question is, how the hell do I get over there fast enough? And the answer is, go back up here. At least that's what I'm going to say the answer is, and I'm going to hope that I'm right. Okay, if I make it over here, will this be close enough? I don't... Nope, no it's not. Damn it. There we go. No, you don't do this to me. Ah, shit. I spent too much time trying to... Okay, it's fine. We made this shortcut at the very least, and I think I know the route. I think that's the route that I gotta take. I gotta get kind of a little bit lucky with the timings of things. Shit! Shit! And then Aaron died, and his quest came to an end. Oh, that was actually... totally intentional speedrunning tactics. Absolutely, 100%. It's been an interesting time. I'm sure it has been, considering you have no context for anything happening whatsoever. Like, the dungeons are... Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take care of you, just out of spite more than anything else. But yeah, the dungeons are definitely very, Zelda-like. The biggest difference being that you don't really have a ton of items for things. You just happen to have, like, this chain, which is your main problem solver for combat and also for puzzles. I personally think it's really cool, because you can use the chain in multiple different ways, which I think helps out a lot. It's a very interesting game, especially when how the endings work in this game. Like, I would love to see a timeline where this game got, like, more time and money and they were able to, like, do an expansive... Like, because they clearly care about the world building and everything. Because there was quite a bit of world building. But because of scope, they can only have the game set in this one area with this one tower, basically, or many different towers. Which, don't get me wrong, is an awesome way to scope. And I think helps the game out a lot. But man, it does... Like, I would have liked to see, like, this game get a little bit bigger in scope, you know? Maybe have, like, a sequel where you can explore the world a little bit more for whatever reason. You know, something set in the same universe. Because it's definitely interesting what they're building up. But that's just the nature of game development. Being able to scope your projects, being able to make sure that you can hit those time constraints and with what you got. Yeah, no, don't worry, I've realized we're getting to the halfway point. I think I can not use a... This is a terrible rotation. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a different route this way. But yeah, I was hoping that I don't have to waste a shard of divinity, so I should be able to take the shortcut and get out of here in time. Especially if I just ignore enemies, especially you. Yep, sorry, buddy. Oh god, those fire cats are everywhere now. That's actually good, because I need the flesh for when I want to get that, that gift. But for now, it's a bit of a pain. I would love to see Hideo Kojima and the dev of Blood Siren make a game together. I was really curious how that, you know, I mean, it's a dead horse at this point. But man, I really hope Hideo Kojima tries to make a horror game again. Like, I would want to see, considering how batshit insane that man could get. I mean, Death Stranding had elements of horror in it, from what I understand. So I feel like he would still want to do it. Absolutely.
Is everything alright, Aaron?
I was watching my bro play Death Stranding a bit earlier. It was pretty funny.
It seems you didn't... I suppose you...
That is a game which basically did the impossible and said, I am going to make, and basically went, I'm going to make an entire game loop based around the idea of balancing packages. And walking. And somehow make it engaging and fun. It's kind of amazing when you really think about it.
You've got some flesh going spare?
Or Swery and the maker of No More Heroes team up. So, I got some good news for you, Lost. They are teaming up for something. So far, they've had one meetup together, and they made a hypothetical game called Hotel Barcelona. And the only reason they called it that is because they want an excuse to go to holiday in Barcelona. Which is amazing.
Farewell.
No, I remember what the interview was. They were talking about teaming up for a while. And the thing is, they had multiple times where they met up with each other, but every time they were drunk. So they completely forgot what they talked about. So they actually had to do an online session with people watching, so they could actually note down the things that they talked about with each other. Fuck yeah, indeed. Hey, did anyone else notice that Elena's eyes glossed over when she was consuming the flesh, or was that just my... No, they were absolutely glossing over. They were absolutely 100% glossing over. Literal tears of happiness. Hey! Haven't seen you do this yet.
We've come this far, Aaron.
No, apparently we have nothing to chat about. You know what, I'm gonna see if I can get it again. Can I get the good scene? Damn it.
Thank you for everything.
And apparently we've just straight up run out of stuff to talk about. Don't worry, it's still good. It's still good. Just go back to the towers, Aaron. We'll figure out something to talk about later. Yeah, it's nothing important in the slightest. She just really likes meat now. Really likes the meat. Oh, so meaty. Okay, Blazing Citadel. I actually did you in a reasonable amount of time this time, which means I will be able to hopefully reach my goal of 2 towers. Not of the Middle-earth variety. Oh, damn, this place has so many ladders. So many ladders. Really wanted to put that working down. A little bit extra money before we go to the boss. Nice. Unfortunately, other than the fact that apparently this boss can manipulate fire, I didn't actually get a lot of info this time around. Makes me wonder if I missed the, Well, okay then. Sorry, don't mind me. Was feeling a little bit chilly, I guess. God, I can take you out in 1 level 3 charge. That's so good. And absolutely nothing. Well, guess I'm going to have to try and figure out this boss by myself. I've been doing a pretty decent job so far, so hopefully I can keep that up. Alley up, alley up. Okay. What the hell do you activate? You stop that from, oh god. No, you don't. You stop the steam, which means I'm going to have to switch between these two ladders to make sure I don't get burnt. Okay. Yes! First try. Damn, that's a nice looking door. I think that's my favorite door design I've seen in this place so far. Sweary Mega Stream is going to be so fun, can't wait for that. Oh, you look fun. You also look like you are having fun. I kind of don't want to interrupt him. He looks like he's having the time of his life. First off, yep, unreadable note. Okay, so... Holy shit! Okay, hello, friend. Well, this is interesting. I can safely say I was not expecting this. I also can't say that I was expecting your weak point to be nice and front and center, but I do appreciate it. Oh, great. Fire Twister's my favorite. Getting some bad flashbacks right about now. Oh, what the hell is this? What the hell is this freshness? Well, whatever they are, I can only latch onto them when they open up like that. Oh, and they are going to defend you, aren't they? Yeah, absolute. Okay, that's how you defend yourself. Got it. So I need to take out all of your children? Scales? I'm not entirely sure, I must admit. Yep, don't like that, do you? Fire tornado, fire tornado, fire tornado! Oh, you bastard. No, 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 you don't. Come on! Full power! Oh, great, you spawned more. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, you're very angry, very angry. Do I even need to use my chain on them? I just thought of that. I have to admit, though, I do think your design is cool. Okay, I just got wombo comboed. Awesome. I have not enough time to pull the chain off every single one of them. Okay, good dodge. Reminds me of the God of War Valkyries bosses? Kind of. A little bit. I kind of understand where you're coming from with that. Definitely doesn't look like them, though. Oh god, what are you doing? I am not a fan. Yeah, I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time when it does that. I need to take them off it, take them out individually when it does that. I've already done a lot of damage, so I don't need to rush this. I don't need to take any more damage than I need to. You mentioned that she was female before, and now that I actually look at her, you're absolutely right. I can actually see some of the body proportions being more feminine. I wasn't necessarily expecting the masters to have genders, I must admit. I can latch onto them when they like that. Okay, that is much better. Yeah, okay, you're doing the big one. There we go. Yeah. Still good dodge. Oh, come on, I can't get it when it's like that. Damn it. God, and you're spawning them back. Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Do that. Can't quite get the next one. Okay, one more. No, no, no. Stop spawning them. Good hit. Ugh. I can do it in another... if I'm lucky. Come on, Aaron, get up. She's super weak. Damn it. No fire twister for you. Hello, it's all in the name. You came at a pretty good time. How you doing? The chain gains some more power. I think I'm done with the hot fire now. Hey, Pundit Wonder, thank you so much for the 500 bits. Seriously appreciated, dude. I did indeed do it. Man, barring like, I want to say two bosses, all of them have been super fun trying to figure out. Like, the only ones that really got to me was the second, I really didn't like the second, forest-themed dungeon boss. That one just annoyed me. And also... was it the water boss? Maybe? The first one? I really like the second water boss. I can't even remember what the first water boss was. In all honesty.
I finished translating that text you gave me, Aaron.
Oh, that's perfect! Because I got even more for you to translate.
So, this is what you want me to translate? This blazing citadel. Is it really full of flames? What? You've got to take pathways across pools of bubbling lava.
Yeah, it's pretty hot.
Isn't there a safer way to cross? Well, just be very careful. alright?
I have to go back there in order to get you a gift. You better be happy. Anyway, I got you this.
Nest of flesh. Can I eat it? Now?
Rank 8! I'm doing it! Not gonna lie, when you say Harpy, I get a flashback of Dragon's Dogma. Funny you mentioned that. Dragon's Dogma is actually getting a Netflix anime.
Is that? Could that be?
What you see are the laws that underpin our world. Though this represents a mere fraction of these laws.
The laws.
Yes, Ryuji, for real. Was that some frame drops right there? Let me double check that. Okay, no, that was on my end. Okay, I think we're still good. Hey guys, were we doing some frame drops right around there? Let me know. Because I thought I saw some. Okay, your cholesterol too high, you need some veggies, Lena. No frame drops, not that you could see. Okay, then that's probably just the internet connection on my end, because I saw my, video lagging a little bit, so I got scared because I thought it was frame drops. If it's just my internet, like, if it's just my Twitch just having a little bit of trouble catching up, that's fine. I just didn't want it to actually be something affecting. Yeah, OBS says that I didn't have any frame drops either, so it should be safe.
Are you awake? Aaron, what happened in that tower 500 years ago?
Some messed up shit if the stuff we've read is to be believed.
Aaron, we said we'd always be together, didn't we?
Well, okay then. That was probably a very awkward day.
Elena, what are you doing? Elena! Oh.
Why are you here?
Just to suffer?
Oh, how are you faring? I gave Elena medicine to help her sleep.
Yeah, I think I think that was just a minor case of a little bit of hangriness. Just a smidge. God, I know I said we don't kink shame around here, but that doesn't mean you need to try and drag me into your kinks. Never eat raw organs, it'll change you every time. Also, vampire? So, how's Elena now?
It seems she's fast asleep.
Okay, thanks for the insightfulness, Sherlock. I could kind of see that. So, how do you feel about what she just did?
Something is wrong, to be sure. It started some time ago. Something in her has changed.
What made her do that?
Well, I have got my suspicions, but I really can't be certain.
You know, it'd be really nice if you shared those suspicions so I could be informed. It would be kind of, you know, helpful.
It should be, but it does seem that each time she eats master flesh, it has an odd effect.
If Elena keeps eating master flesh, will she be cured?
If she eats flesh from all 12 of the masters, the curse should be lifted.
Should be? What is this about should be? I thought it was will be before. Damn it, I told you. I said this in the very first session. Sauteed with vegetables. Would have solved so many problems.
What can be causing Elena to have these funny turns?
Okay, I think her trying to eat me and my skin and my flesh is a little bit more than funny.
Well, we'll look into it and hope to tell you more by the time you defeat the next master.
I think she isn't telling you something super important because it ties into Mavda's past. Well, still, it would be helpful if you taught these things through. That being said, I have my own suspicions about what's going on right now. Hey, what? Looks like I missed something big here. Did Elena try to eat us? Just a little bit. Yeah, just a smidge. And we were able to finish the other fire tower, so we're on our way to metal tower now. Also, remember, this is the first time anyone has tried this, even Mavda. Nobody knows if it will fully cure her. Well, it's the best shot we got, and we've made it this far, so might as well see it all the way. Okay, nothing new on top of the tower either. I did get that new text that she can translate, though. Actually, there are a couple texts that she can translate. That reminds me, I got a few texts that we should be able to read. Must be the medicine. She's still fast asleep. Well, we should probably check in on her. Hello there. How are you feeling?
What? I can remember everything up to eating the monster flesh, but nothing after that. Did we?
Yes, Elena. We did it. We did it super hard.
Oh, no, forget it. It's nothing, really. I'm fine, Aaron. Thank you for everything.
She turns into the Shadow Monster from Shadow of the Colossus. What if it lists the curse as in no more people will get the sign, but it will not actually cure Elena? Interesting thought. You went back and talked to her? What's wrong with you? Oh, I need her to translate this text.
So, this is what you want me to...
Also, to see if she was alright, I guess.
Monotheism was once popular in Illyria as well, apparently. I suppose as the war got worse, people lost their faith in the Iosian gods.
So... we have a different religion?
Don't do anything stupid out there, alright? Come back here if it gets too dangerous.
Well, I mean, it could be just as dangerous here if you keep up that hangriness. Girl's getting some mad cravings and I don't know what to do about it.
You've got some flesh going spare? I'll buy that off you. For this kind, I've got
200?
in stock.
That's absolutely nothing. Oh well.
Here's what's in
At least tell me you
stock
got some
today.
new presents I can give her. Nope. Doesn't look like we got anything new. I do have enough for a couple, but... I'm trying to think if it would be worthwhile to try and, I don't know if it's better to get loads of little presents, or to try and save up for the big stuff, even though I've already given her the big stuff. She definitely still seems to really like the rug. She gets really hyped about the rug.
Else you wanted? Fair?
And since I just did another tower, I should probably see if I can make anything. I heard a rug. Okay, let's put that in there. This is slowly turning into a yandere or a Black Widow.
What can I do for you?
Or maybe even a femme fatale. Do I need to repair
Well,
anything?
was
I think I'm
there
good.
something else you wanted? Well then.
Nope, yeah,
So-
okay, I'm
was there
absolutely good.
something else you
So let's see what we
wanted?
can make.
Select the item you wish to create.
Rainbow. I can make another white gold ring and rainbow amulet, even though I've already given her that, so... It would still increase her affinity, though.
What creation method do you wish?
Crystal Shard emits a cold, pure energy that serves to cure any status ailments rapidly. Any status, elements. So it doesn't... So it doesn't cure them immediately, or make you resistant, but it does cure them quickly. That might be worth it. Problem is, can I make another permafrost? I can.
What creation method do you wish to use?
Since I got that method of making mercury, I can make a shit ton of mercury as well, because I still haven't used those strange grains, so honestly...
Here. Where do you want to store it?
Note to self, rug is Eunice calling word. I think it cuts status times by a whole 75%. I would say that's absolutely worth
Where
it.
do you want to store it?
I would say that is absolutely worth it. It doesn't even take up that much space, all things considered, so...
Here. Where do you want to store it?
Okay, well, that cures that problem. Right, mercury. I am going to make a shit ton of mercury with this. I'll make 4. Leave myself some strange grains. Because they are still useful for other things. Right, rainbow. What do I need for you? I need amethysts, rainbow steel. I can make a few rainbow bracelets if I wanted to. I can make another white gold ring also. Which, honestly, considering those items, and I don't need to use the gold coins for mercury anymore, I would say that's worth it. Okay, before I do that,
Something else you wanted?
let's see what I can do in terms of upgrading my lance.
A way to forge.
Bodily fluid, large bone, mercury. I have tons of this stuff. Absolutely upgrade that.
Choose suppose that went well.
Still don't have one of these items. Damn. Bodily fluid, Oaken stone, and permafrost, and shadow ore, Oaken stone.
Was there
What do I need to
something
make
else
for
you
you?
wanted? Select the item you wish to create.
I can't make
What
you.
creation method
Guess
do
you
you
require
wish to
diamonds.
use?
Okay. And I just used a diamond. Well, that's not
Was
too
there
bad.
something else you wanted? Well, was there something else you
At least
wanted? Choose
I
a
know
weapon. Choose a
where
way
to
to
get
forge.
some diamonds. And last one, a bunch of items I don't know how to get. Fair enough.
Choose a way to forge.
Can I upgrade you in any way? You require lumps of metal. An abyss ingot. I could. Can I get the sword up to level 3? I feel like I could in theory.
Was there something else you wanted?
I'm back. Got some cookies. God, I wish I had some cookies right now. If it's not 75%, it's 50%. That's still good. All the final items, the final 2 towers territory. Makes sense. Makes absolutely perfect sense. Okay. Gotta think.
What do you want to sell me? Was there
What am I
something
doing?
else
What
you
am
wanted?
what do I want to do? What's my goal? My goal
Was there something
is
else
to
you
actually
wanted?
hit the right
Select
menu.
the
That's the first
item
goal.
you wish
Second
to
goal
create.
is, can I make some abyss ingots? Can I make some tough
What
pelts?
creation method do you
I
wish
can,
to use?
but that requires bodily fluid. I do know now. I now know where to get
What
bodily
creation
fluid.
method do you wish to use?
I can also make some diamonds. Oh, I always get real nervous when it comes to crafting, just because there's so many different combinations of things that you can make. Okay. My plan...
Was there something else you wanted?
Okay, here's my plan. The other thing I need
Here's
to
what's
check
in stock
is,
today.
was there anything new I could buy? No, doesn't look like it. It's all the stuff I could buy before. Okay. Yeah, pretty certain it's all the same stuff that I could buy before.
Was there something
So,
else you
what I'm going to do is
wanted?
stop for now and equip and re-equip myself with the new layout. Also give you the
Thank you for
gift
everything.
that I have so lovingly created for you.
Is there... There's... something I want... Have you ever given things like this to anyone else? Anyone except me?
You already asked that question, but it was off screen, so I'm kind of happy you're asking it again.
Really? You never have? Oh, right.
At least I think it was off screen.
I'll treasure this ring forever, Aaron.
Actually, I don't think it was now that I think
Thank
about
you
it.
so
Damn it.
much.
Okay, well, the point is you're happy, so I'm calling this a win. Okay, time to sort this nonsense out with my equipment. Right. Sagestone, permafrost. Oh man, I need to do some high caliber. Oof, okay, I need to try and figure this one out. Okay, first things first. You move you down there. That just makes sense. So now I have all of this space to work with. Elena's out. Elena's amulet. That's way too good to pass up. So put you there. Life Force Band. You're still pretty damn good. I mean, I have so much medicine that you're not as important as you were. I might try, actually... I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna gonna try banking on the medicine that I got for the time being, but I'm going to keep the life force band on my person. We get the leather lining. And now I got some more space to work with. I got that sage stone, but that's a bit of an awkward shape considering what we got. Right, so I got 2 grids of... I got a 2x4 grid to work with. What can I put in there? Farsight band? That would help me get more items. Either that or Scale Tunic, which would give me more defense. It wasn't off screen. This is why I called her jealous. I remember arguing about it too. Well, damn. I'm glad you guys remembered. There was a very specific thing about the last 2 towers that makes that make the fact it's a marathon super not important. I'll mention it before we go in. By the way, I just started watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure for the first time. Wow, episode 2 is intense. Oh, don't worry. It just gets more stupid as it goes on. And that's what I love about it. I will say, the Master of Tower 10, the one we are going to, is my favorite design-wise, not counting 11, 12, and 13. Wow, endgame apparently pretty damn strong, which I am happy to hear. Man, it makes me so happy when I hear that an endgame is actually pretty strong, because too many games have, like, really flaccid endings, which is really sad. Okay, I need to make a decision here. I am going to... I do want those items, but for now, since I am not doing any grinding, I will just hang on to the Scale Tunic, which I haven't actually equipped yet, also. So, that's what I'm going to do. Switch you around, and then that will stop items breaking even more. Cool! I have now fulfilled my Resident Evil 4 desires. The reason why I said after we finish Tower 10, grind as hard as you can for Infinity. Yeah, I figured that would be the cutoff point.
What's up, Aaron?
So there may be a part of this which is going to be a little bit of grinding.
Thank you, Aaron. Please take this. I hope it'll be of use to you.
Hey, she gave me a present. A Bulwark Band. I mean, that is useful. Unfortunately, I have no space for it. So into the trunk it goes. Hell, you know what? I might be even try to get that other piece of clothing from the fire tower. So the thing about 11 and 12, End Tower Affinity does not matter. Wait, what if Yakuza made a JoJo game? You mean the Ryuga Gotoku team? It would be a good game. I mean, they were the perfect fit for they were the absolute perfect fit for Finny, for Fist of the North Star. They know how to do those manly man games. Alright, chat. You know what? I'm going to leave the decision up to you, because honestly, I don't mind either way. So basically, we could either continue into True Gold Tower, and then try to beat it, and then if we beat it, then I'll have to, I will have to grind out that Affinity, because, again, I do not want to have the opportunity to just completely miss the S-rank ending. So some grinding will have to be done, or we can try and get some of the grinding done now, so that we can see some of them cutscenes that I'm so sad to miss every single time I get one, because again I have to grind up to the S-rank Affinity. I would say Tower 10, because grinding to level 9 isn't sure. That makes sense. Let's continue into True Gold Tower. That makes the most amount of sense to me also. I just thought I would at least offer. I would at least just offer the incentive. Oh, this is just a massive conveyor belt. Man, a lot of these shadow towers, I understand the whole duality thing, but man, they reuse a lot of assets and some of the layout design. Again, I understand why, but it's definitely something that I have noticed. Also, this place has 4 chains. Jesus. Oh, great. That looks... That has teeth. That is not natural. Okay, yeah, I don't like you. This thing, I don't like it. Oh god, this is really awkward. This is really awkward. That's so freaking gross. That's disgusting, but highly intriguing. Welcome to science, I guess. I feel like you could say that with a lot of scientific things. That's disgusting, but highly intriguing. Okay, what do you drop? Okay, other than a lot of acid or corrupt, that looks like corrosion. I don't like the fact that looks like a lot of corrosion. Okay, let me get rid of this thing. It kills all of its children also. Good to know. And its children doesn't drop any money? God damn it, that was so not worth it. Okay. Don't bother killing those things. Lesson number 1. Kronborg be damned. Do we get honey for the trouble? No, we get some dripping flesh. Which is not enough to satiate the waifu anymore, so we're gonna have to find something better. A lump of metal is indeed good, but it will not satiate her. Seems like there's nothing I can do in here except what I just did, so okay, let's continue. So yeah, Tower 10 is a thing. One of my favorite towers, actually, again, alongside 11 and 12, but it's a thing. It definitely looks like it's going to be somewhat complex. But at the same time, with all of its mechanicalism, I feel like I will like it still, regardless. Oh yeah, okay. That's super fast. Okay, right. Torrent Tower is still the worst with the wasting. Oh man, that is super fast. God, okay, right, hang on. Let me think about this. So, can I turn this off? I can. Okay, that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to do that. Okay, not quite. There we go. damn it, Aaron! Would have helped if you faced the wrong way, if you faced the right way, man. Okay, let's try this again. Over here. And then over here. Oh my god, are you seriously not going to... Okay, apparently it wasn't over the land enough. It's real hard to stick my right arm out a couple centimeters to grab the edge. It's fine though, it's fine. We can make it work. Okay, there is no way that that's not gonna work. There is no way. Okay, thank you. Huh, shortcut already, huh? Gonna have to figure out how to get over there, though. Oh wow, we're already at this area. And I'm so happy that I do so much damage. At the same time, it's a little bit disappointing that monsters are mainly trivialized for the most part. There's like a couple that can still hurt. But overall, I'm really happy because, of course, it makes going through way quicker, which means less stressful for the timing. True gold, hammers. Inspection and repair. Always secure hammers prior to inspection by using the locking device at the end. A number of hammers have rusted and do not work. These need to be repaired by pulling them from the walls after securing them with the locking device. Okay, so hammer. You mean those things? Thank you for the example. Okay, I guess you literally just rusted and died right then. Unless it was a completely different hammer that was making that noise, and I was just acting like a dumbass, which is entirely possible. Steel ingot. Oh my god. Okay, I need to work one place. I need to work one floor at a time here once again. Okay, we got this doorway right here, which does indeed open. So, I don't know if it's soft implied, but apparently the game takes place in the same world as Last Story, but weirdly, like, I can't say until we do Last Story, but it ties into the Masters somewhat. I highly doubt that, considering they were done by two completely different companies and teams. Like, I highly doubt that. That sounds like some more fan theory type stuff than anything else. Would be cool if that's the case, but... Still, once we do get to Last Story, it will be worth considering. Can I do this? I'm wondering what this will do. Okay, completely destroy my chain. That makes sense. Well, it was worth a try. Yep, there we go. God damn, Aaron. You may be beashy as hell, but you're one strong son of a bitch. That is true. It could be a cool reference because they're part of the same project, Rainfall. That would make more sense. That would make way more sense to me. Right. I feel like I've missed, like, a ton of, like, things that I was supposed to do, because I am making my way up, pretty quickly, and I am almost certain that I was supposed to... Hello there! You're a metal version of those Minotaur enemies. You know what that means? I get some of that good flesh. Oh, okay, and I get flown across the floor. Damn, you have a lot of health too. There we go. Pulsating mercury. Huh. I finally have an enemy that just straight up drops mercury now. That being said, I still would like that flesh, and I need to make sure that I leave myself enough time to get some, just in case I don't get any here. Alright, first chain down. Elena. Okay, well that was creepy. I don't know why, but the soundtrack sounds like Sly Cooper 2 4th level song. I've never played Sly Cooper in all honesty, so I can't judge that personally. But I'll definitely take your word on it. Ooh, more stuff. True Gold Enhanced. Raw materials are thin in the ground in our kingdom, so we could always make do repairing some old weapons and armor, but since the war started, arms have been in short supply. That's why we've been having to try and make poison moths a beast of war. I still can't get over the fact they tried to weaponize poisoned moths. Soldiers equip themselves with kit that's getting rustier and more likely to break, but at least it seems like those masters created by the scientists are proving useful. There's no shortage of raw materials anymore, and the water wheel and furnace are working perfectly. Here in True Gold Tower, mechanized production of weapons is underway, enhanced by ore from other towers. With quality weapons and armor, we have nothing to fear from Athos or anyone else. Let us bring this war to a swift conclusion. They said 50 years ago. I don't like that. This is taking so long, and I don't like that. I got to get some of that. I need to get some good flesh. I don't even think you even have any flesh, do I? I have some dripping flesh, but that's not going to be enough. So yeah, True Gold is the weapon development lab. I will also indeed keep that in mind for the boss. God oil. By the way, rip Sly 5. Aww. I mean, Sucker Punch are now done with Ghost of Tsushima, so there is a chance. There is a chance that they could, because Sucker Punch is the company that makes Sly Cooper. Usually? I don't know if another company did, think it was called Thieves in Time, was the last one. Someone correct me on that. Again, I am no Sly Cooper, aficionado, so I wouldn't know. I hope the last boss will be a Baraka. The fight's gimmick will be Aeon restraining Baraka while Elena consume Baraka. Why Baraka? What does Baraka have to do with anything? I am correct. Okay. Okay, right. There's another chain door there. And I can get a shortcut. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, now I can leave, and I have a place to come back to. No problem. Right, I need to get some pulsating flesh. Where do I go for pulsating flesh? I could either go to the fire dogs, or I can go back to my good old reliable. It was made by a second-party dev. Okay, that makes sense. I heard it was still good, though. Like, I heard it was still, like, pretty good. So, at least the second party devs knew what they were doing, if that's the case. I must admit, if I were to have to say one of my... So, I like a lot of different types of games. Platformers are always very hit and miss for me for some reason. I don't know, I just don't seem to gravitate towards platformers as much as some people do. Like, I have a friend who loves platformers. Damn it, dripping flesh. Right, so gotta make sure that I do this. There are the ones upstairs. Will it be quicker to go there, or will it be quicker to go to the fireplace? I'm gonna go upstairs. It was, but time travel was kind of done to death. Fair enough. That being said, not completely unrelated, but the new Ratchet and Clank looks fun. They're not doing time travel, they're doing different dimensions, which I think is a fun gimmick. So... I'm not entirely, I've always feel like time travel is a popular thing with platformers because it gives a very good excuse to have lots of different locations and areas that you can go to, which is completely fair. It's the same thing with, like, different dimensions as an idea. That being said, I do still have a few childhood platformer games that I like. But, yeah, I wouldn't, like, call myself, like, a Crash fan. I mean, I like Mario, of course, but I more gravitate towards, like, the spin-off Mario games rather than the traditional Mario games. Like, honestly, all things considered, the only genres I straight up don't play, typically, are sports games and simulators. I'm, like, pretty open to most genres. Pulsating flesh, perfect. I never use these items, so I'm just gonna get rid of one of them. Dripping flesh. I could sell you. I should probably sell my bombs, and well, the bombs were actually kind of useful in certain scenarios. I still love the R34 if that character was completely what they wanted. I mean, makes sense considering apparently everyone who works on a Ratchet & Clank game is horny as hell. Never forget that the creator of Honey Pop, of all things, used to work for the Ratchet & Clank team. I guess the Ratchet & Clank developers are just super horny on main. Yeah, by the way, Sly, why one had a really good boss that doesn't show up again? See, that's interesting because, like, I wouldn't even say that's necessarily a bad thing, because that means that one time he shows up makes him more special. But at the same time, it's always nice to have fan favorite or good things show up again, but, like, remixed and hopefully not be exactly the same. Of course, you'd never want it to be exactly the same. He also said because it gives him a shit ton of publicity. Yeah, Blizzard could learn a thing or two about that. Just a little bit. Are they more horny than the Final Fantasy remake? You mean like Aerith in that game? I don't know, Aerith in Final Fantasy remake is pretty, 7 remake is pretty horny. I'm so happy they didn't make her like a pure maiden. Like, look, don't get me wrong.
Thank goodness you're back.
I like FF10, and I do like Yuna a lot. But she can come off as a little bit too, like, I'm very pure and shrine maiden-y for my tastes sometimes. She does have characters, still has character though, absolutely. It's just one of those things. I'm glad they didn't go the route of, like, making Aerith completely, like, I don't know, like, holier than thou. She's still a dork. And weird. And horny. She's all of these things. Huh. Apparently this increases my chain ability. Maybe Sephiroth more horny? He's better at hiding it, though, if that's the case. Jessie is also horny. But that's kind of expected from her. It's not a surprise. Okay, before I do anything, I've literally mentioned it many times, and I haven't actually done it yet. How about I read those translated texts, now that I have all of them? Yeah, at least we all know that Tifa is best girl. And there is no question in that argument. Right. It's just the natural order of things. It's just the way it's gotta be. Okay, what do I want to do? Read those texts. That's what I want to do, because I have a ton of them now. There is one still being translated. I mean, I guess I could technically wait for that one to also be translated, but... yeah, we can do these ones right now. A unified god. The war to unite the realm has become a quagmire. To hasten... that's my favorite Pokemon. To hasten the end of this wretched war, the elders of Eos requested an audience with the king, where we made our proposal to attempt to unite the 12 gods. To that end, we required the power of the chain wielded by the Vestra. With them on our side, we could set about creating the Master Gods who would unite the 12 laws and bring an end to the war, pestilence, and hunger. To end the calamity that has been unfolding, we need to unite all of the kingdoms of the realm. The Vestra are viewed with contempt by many, but we have no choice but to ask for their aid. And should our plans come to fruition, we, as the elders of Eos, will surely be further blessed with divine grace. Yeah, so how did that work out for you? I'm guessing not well. By the way, how does Sephi enter a house with that sword? He puts it in front of him, walks forward, and then puts it to his side. It's very embarrassing. He doesn't want anyone to ever see it. To be fair, they nerfed the sword's length a lot in FF7 Remake. It used to be even longer, but they nerfed it a lot. I want there to be an update for the game, and it just has the patch note nerfed Sephiroth's length even further. Pretty sure he could summon that shit like a Keyblade. Also possible. The people's god. The elders of Eos do not understand what it is that leads people to the path of monotheism. Of having just one god. The people of this war-torn land have sent up countless prayers to the gods of Eos, but to no avail. The war rages on, and there seems to be no end in sight. Now this creed has come, offering the people one word they crave: salvation. To those who are suffering, this world holds a profound appeal, yet the elders of Eos deplore this. But that simply shows how out of touch with the people they have grown. But leaving that aside, we know we must give our aid to the elders of Eos and their experiment. There are people suffering and we must help them. If they are merely using us, we have duty to use our power for the benefit of others and build a better future. I am taking a wild guess and saying that that is from a Vestra. Imagine Sephi and Smash Bros. I'm imagining it. I like it. It's never gonna happen. And now I am sad. I am a dancer. As I whirl and twist, I bring pleasure to those who watch me. Day in, day out, I work to make people smile, to earn their applause. But when the war began, my audience disappeared as everyone was sent to the front. I don't want to be alone. This is why I've decided to become one with the gods of Eos. That way, I will never be alone. Oh, that's dark. Okay, well, moving on to the next one. This is so wonderful! I cannot help but laugh. Since coming here, the scales have fallen from my eyes. War, death, these matter not. This experiment is just so splendid. To unite the laws of Eos and to bring peace and harmony to the world. I knew I would do amazing things in my life, and now I will become one with the gods of Eos, man. Wow, yeah, okay. Good to know that the gods of Eos are not turning people super crazy. Nope. Do I have any... Nope, that's it. Yo, Mafta, I got some more stuff for you to read.
You've got some flesh.
And some more flesh, I guess.
Well, I'll buy that up for this kind, so it's time
Bloody
to open
50...
for
Man, you're getting
business.
real stingy with your layouts, you know that?
Was there
I'm
something
gonna keep my
else
money on
there?
me for now. Speaking of Smash, we need an F-Zero game. I mean, we do. I'm surprised Nintendo haven't gotten the memo yet. Like, there are some good F-Zero, like, spiritual successors out there. Unfortunately, one of the better ones is on Wii U. Because unfortunately, it's on Wii U. But they do exist. I know it doesn't fully, you know, replace the whole F-Zero experience. I didn't even, like, the thing is, I don't even want F-Zero for myself. Like, racing games is another one of those genres I'm not really 100% invested in a lot of the time. I do like them. I do have, like, ones that I really love. I love Burnout Paradise. I love Need for Speed, the good ones. Like Hot Pursuit and Rivals. Oh, and also, Undercover. Undercover was also my first one, so that one has a special place. But F-Zero was just never one of those series I typically got into. I played F-Zero GX and original F-Zero a little bit. But I want it more so people could be happy more than anything else. Plus we have too many Mario Kart games. I mean, they sell. That's the thing. They, Mario Kart games are very popular, so they're never going to stop making them, because they have no reason to. The thing is, I think a lot of the Mario Kart games are really good and fun. Like, Mario Kart 8, legit, is so much fun. And the fact that they at least give, you know, they at least, we have those F-Zero, I know it's not the exact same, but at least we have those F-Zero tracks in Mario Kart also. And you can put it to like 200cc, and it's kind of like F-Zero. I know it's not the same, but like... I hope that they eventually, you know, actually try to do something with the franchise, because I think there's absolutely a place. Like, I don't think there's ever really a time to say that there's no point to having a franchise. Like, there's times where it's better to have it come out during a certain point than another time. For example, it was not great to be a good first-person shooter when there were, like, tons of Call of Duty clones all over the place, because, you know, that oversaturated the market, but I don't agree with the idea of, like, no one wants this genre anymore. Or we have to change the formula. We have to, 100%, in order to make sure that it's good. I mean, I'm all for change, as you guys that know me know. But I don't think you should completely discredit the classics and what they do. Like, that's the whole reason why platformers are now starting to come back. Like, freaking Crash 4 looks like Crash 3. And people are happy about that. You know? Again, just this, I really don't agree with this whole idea of, that, things have to be super new or different for the sake of being super new and different, despite myself also being open to change. It's kind of a weird mentality to have, in all honesty. I will fully admit that. Metal Gear Survive. Oh, please. Why do we remember Metal Gear Survive exists? Can we just forget that exists? That game is so nothing it hurts. That game is so much nothing it actively hurts to think about. Doing here? That's what I'm doing. Okay, I can grapple on from here. Oh, God damn it, Aaron! I wish I did. Yeah, I wasn't even morbidly curious. Like, I have no desire. If I ever do, like, a whole Metal Gear Solid thing, that game's getting skipped. No questions asked. And I don't think anyone will complain. I would be very surprised if someone complained. I mean, if you like... I mean, again, if you like the game, more power to you. You know? I am not one of those people, though. Absolutely not. Okay. Right. Okay, that's what I'm doing. About there. Oh no, way too far. Way too far. Okay. About there. Didn't realize that was a platform. I could, knowing Aaron, he's probably going to... You're not going to grab onto the edge, are you? Hey! Good job, my man. You learned to grab onto the edge. It only took you 10 towers. And multiple times of grabbing onto the ledge. I wish you had more games like Metal Gear Solid 3 or Witness like D4 out there. They do exist, absolutely. Like, anyone who says that they don't exist are wrong. You just have to actively find them. Because, like, I remember, was it 2018? I think it was 2018 when everyone said, like, oh man, 2018 sucks for games. We only got God of War and Red Dead Redemption 2. I think it was 2018. I honestly can't remember. But, that year was honestly great for me for games. It's just the fact of the matter there weren't like a ton of AAA releases that year. So a lot of people were upset. But if you like niche games, it was amazing. Alright, what's this? Oil. I don't need oil. Well, whatever. It's all good. I don't think I need to come back to this area. 2018 we got Yakuza Kiwami 2? Yeah, exactly. Was it also... Fire Emblem Three Houses came out last year, right? I think it was also... no, I think it was last year I'm actually thinking about. No, sorry, I'm wrong. It's last year people were complaining about. I remember because that's when Fire Emblem Three Houses came out. And Sekiro. Yeah, I'm super wrong. It was last year that I'm thinking about, not 2018. I did find a teaser demo of a really good Souls game with a unique pro. Oh, you're talking about Mortal Shell, aren't you? I have seen gameplay of that game. It looks super jank, but really fun. Like, there's some, like, balancing and some bug things that they need to iron out in that game from what I've seen, but the premise does look very interesting. Oh my god, you guys are kicking my ass. Jesus Christ. Enemies were pissed that I was level 3 charging attack them, and they were getting no chance to react. That being said, you still end up on the end of my lance blade. And giving me nothing worthwhile. Okay, right. How do I get... where the hell am I going? I'm going up here. And back to this room, which thankfully now I don't have to worry about any chains down below for the time being. At least not from what I could see on my map. Let me actually double check. I don't want to get this wrong. Nope, that looks like it for now. Okay, cool. That means I can focus on just going up. Yeah, Mortal Shell definitely does look interesting. I am also keeping my eye out on it. You know, honestly, thinking about the Soul genre makes me think what, like, the next possible, like, genre that we could get as a new genre. I mean, obviously that's impossible to know unless you create it. I mentioned before that genres are kind of one of those things. Also, good job, Aaron. Aaron! Well, great, buddy. Now we have to wait here until we get the next cycle. But yeah, I was thinking to myself how genres aren't really... Like, they're not entirely 100% necessary anymore. Well, they help with some things, but the whole point is that genres were supposed to be, like, a thing, like, way back in the... You know, way back in the day to help people determine differences between different things. That being said, it's kind of awkward now because there's so many, like, sub-genres and things using other genres. I've been on this tangent before, but, it does make me curious what new weird things that you people can create. I'd be very curious to know. I'm always down for new weird things. I wonder why Nintendo hasn't put Pikmin on the Switch. They probably are, in all honesty. It's just, they're just taking their time. I would not be surprised in the slightest if Pikmin comes to Switch. Like... Miyamoto absolutely loves that franchise. Like, there's no way in hell he would let it die. Pulsating flesh, nice. And I'm happy that he doesn't want to let it die, because I also really like Pikmin. So yeah, I went through there, and I broke that chain. And then we went over there, and that's where the water was, that's right. Which means I gotta try and find another way forward. There was a couple things. Okay, my chain can't reach up there. And there was that lever. It's this one, right? Yeah. Okay, let's see where you take me. Okay, pretty promising. Hoping that, not missing anything. Can't open it, seems to be locked from the other side. Shortcut for later. Man, I'm sort of missing the GameCube and PS2 days later. Me too, in all honesty. I mean, if I'm being honest, most of my time was spent with the PS3 days. I only had a little bit of GameCube and PS2 days. That being said, now that I'm more well-versed with, like, just games and things in general, there was something, like, the PS2 days were like the weird Wild West of games in a weird way, in some ways. Give me a second, sorry, give me a second while I try to figure this one out. So there's a door right there. Gotta do something on the outside here, because there's some shit that I need to do. Hey, Atrin! How you doing? Hopefully less hot this time. Figure this one out. Is there any other place I could climb up, or was that the only one? It seems to be the only one. There is that lever I could try and get to. Maybe no good idea for sequels, so Miyamoto doesn't want it in the first place. No good ideas for sequels, so Miyamoto doesn't want to force a Pikmin game. I feel like he would come up with something. You got A2 and Sinnoh Alex. God damn it. I'm saving up my gems. I'm not feeling confident though, considering the chances. Yeah, for people who don't know, I actually got into Sin of Alice, which is a mobile game, which some people are going to be like, wow, really? The reason why I chose to play Sin of Alice is because it is directed by Yoko Taro, who is the creative director behind Nier. So that was pretty much the only reason I was interested in it. At least from what I can tell, Sin of Alice, even event characters never go away. No, they never go away. Because the way mobile games works is they have banners. So the characters never go away. They're always in the pool. But your chances of getting them are always higher during an event banner. So, for example, there's the Nier one going on at the moment, so you get a higher chance of getting A2 and Emil and 9S and 2B. And I would like one of those characters. That would be great. I would love that. That being said, their chances of showing up are like 0.66%. It's really low. It's still a mobile game. It's still a gacha game, so if that's not your thing, then it might be worth just looking up, it might be worth just trying to, look it up first and foremost before you, like, commit to anything. And as long as you don't, you know, buy into the whole, you know, spending money and wailing out on crystals. But as long as like 1 or 2 games, it's not bad. I just, again, it's just one of the, it's definitely one of those types of things where there's also, you know, there's the whole morality about it. But as long as you keep it in good faith. Yeah, okay. There's nothing I can do in here. I'm gonna have to go to a different place. I'm gonna have to go to a different area, to the outside, and see if there's anything I can do there. But it's a good gacha game with very fucked up fairy tales. My Bobo game I'm never going to get rid of is Romancing Saga, Ari, and Dissidia. I need to try out the Final Fantasy games, because... I mean, I might as well mention it here, but the event will still be going on when I come back, so I actually wanted to do a Sin of Alice session just to chill out, because it's something I wanted to try out. I'm not typically one to do, like, mobile streams, but I think I can make an exception for a Yoko Taro-inspired game. So, I'm hoarding up on those crystals to get the mad pools, yo. Also, ow. I am, like, checking out the Square Enix gacha games. I tried out, Record Keeper. I didn't gel well with it, though. I don't know, it just didn't really strike a fancy with me. I have a friend who really likes Record Keeper. Final Fantasy 00, Opera... God, what is it? Opera... Oh... Whatever the hell it is. That's another one that's on the list that I want to try, so... It's that, Brave Exvius, and War of the Visions. Brave Exvius, which is like tactics. Final Fantasy Dissidia Opera Omnia. That's what it is. You like Brave Exvius? I tried Brave Exvius ages ago, and I couldn't get into it at the time, but I'm willing to give it another shot. Does anyone remember? Oh, God Hand is so good! How have I not done God Hand yet? I need to do God Hand. I mean, I know the reason I haven't done God Hand. Okay, I need to go down. I need to go down. My timer is very low. I've got pulsating flesh, so it's all good. Couldn't really accomplish much anyway. Of course I'm gonna cover God Hand one day. No, I'm absolutely going to do... Like, I'm trying to make less promises of covering games, because I do it too often. God Hand, I will promise, though. That one is one I'm absolutely 100% going to do. I'd say wait till they fix a certain thing with War of the Visions. They need to compress it better.
I finished translating that.
Hey, more lore. And look at that. More flesh.
Thank you. Can I eat it now?
I wonder why, I'm assuming that's supposed to say Sega. Even though, Sega weren't the ones that, did, God Hand. It was Capcom. Capcom did God Hand. They don't remember God Hand because it did awful. I love God Hand. I love God Hand a lot. It sold absolutely abysmally.
You've got some flesh going. Well, I'll buy that for the. What do you need?
See, the problem with God Hand is whenever I talk to someone about it, they're like,
well.
okay, so what's God Hand? And I go, well, it's got a bad story. Its environment design is kind of not great. It's really goofy and hokey, and of the times, it's got one of my favorite combat systems ever. You get them mixed up? No worries, fair enough.
What's up, Aaron?
So what do you think about the Masters? I'm pretty sure we talked about this before.
The Masters created 500 years ago are different to those created 50 years ago, I think. I'm not certain, but that's the impression I get from reading those ancient texts.
Okay, so 600 for Blazing Citadel and 800 for True Gold if I want to get those costumes. I will try. I will definitely, absolutely give it a try.
What would you like to eat today, Aaron?
Surely there must be something in the garden you could use. Oh yeah, forget about this. I want to give it a go, though. I'll give it a go in my own time. If I could get pulsating flesh, it's doable. Oh, you're talking about... Okay, sorry, you're talking about the lore. The first 5 you killed were the younger masters, 50 years. The second set, however, yeah, you saw the big, how much more dangerous they are. Speaking of, before we go forward, who are the masters? People's spirits have been ground down by the war and the natural disasters that have come in its wake. The starving masses have turned their backs on the teachings of Eos, and are even eating meat, causing disease to spread. We chose to create the Masters as a way out of this hellish impasse. The Masters will be the embodiment of the 12 laws, the fundamental elements that underpin our world. To achieve our goal, we will require the power of the chain of Vestran people, and of course certain materials. We do not know if our experiment will bring salvation or catastrophe. But in mythology there is a tale of a box which is opened. From its spring seeds of countless calamities, but there is one last item in that box, and that is hope. I think that is now the second time we've actually got a callback to Pandora's box. We did it, guys. We have now referenced the namesake this game is named after. Right, let's try and figure this out. So, I have to do something in the outer ring to affect the inner ring so I can make progress. The question is what? Well, I can try and hit my head. Okay, you know what? This is probably going to take too long. I probably should have just taken the shortcut. That was dumb of me. Just trying to think while moving. It didn't work out well. There is that jump that I was trying to make, and I guess I could try and make it again. I think it's doable. Kind of like how the bosses in the House of the Dead are named after tarot cards. I guess a little bit, but that's more just naming after them after the tarot cards, whereas Pandora's box actually is a thing in this world. It's not just named for the sake of naming. They're also referencing the whole legend behind Pandora's box. I find it very interesting that they chose Pandora's box, because Pandora's box is, it's from Greek mythology. Which makes me think... Like, looking at the empires, and the whole ideas of, like, a pantheon of gods, that's also very Greek and worth, thinking about. None of the designs of the empires strike me as particularly Greek. So I find it as a curious thing to mention. Wait, Pandora's bots could the chain is like the same chain that Blade off the Chaos chain? What do you mean, like from God of War? Nah, I don't think it's the same. Also, those were the blades of Athena, and then the Chaos blades in God of War 3. No, the blades of Exile. That's what they were called in God of War 3. Go. Can I get some more large bones from you? Beast flesh, sure, why not? Okay, let me try this. Let me take a look up there. I still feel if I time it correctly, I'll be able to do this. Oh, absolutely. And that leads me to a lever. Okay, we're making progress now. What's your favorite Greek mythology, everyone? Mine is the one where the gods do dumb shit. Oh wait, that's every Greek mythology. Said it before, I say it again. I always like the idea of a multiple pantheon of gods way better than a singular god, because there's more opportunities for them to mess up. Which sounds really horrible, but I actually do mean that in, like, the most... I don't know how to put it, like, I do actually mean that in the most, interesting way. There we go. Get rid of that rust. Does this lead to anywhere? No, it does not. Where do you lead me onto? You lead me onto here. Okay, if I fall down, I'll probably die, so I should probably keep that in mind. Also, holy crap, there's a lot of rust. And weird metal? The story of Orpheus, because in that one of the gods don't do anything hecking dumb. I follow up with the Midas. King Midas's Golden Touch. That's a pretty good one. Nothing like good old-fashioned, turning your entire subjects and kingdom into gold because of your greed. I like the part where Zeus didn't cause trouble by sticking his dick in someone. Oh wait, that's none of it. You're not wrong. Like, Greek gods always are the ones that mess up. And then you got, like, the, you got the Greek gods that always mess up. Norse gods just seem to really like, just battle. They just like to battle and die in battle. And go, what a glorious battle! And then that whole thing with, like, Ragnarok and giants and so forth. Okay, hopefully, now that I've freed that, I should be able to... Oh, you got a drill for a hand. Well, see you later, Gurren Lagann. I especially like Orpheus' story, because Hades actually gave Orpheus a chance to have his wife back, and then Orpheus ruined it. Was it Orpheus or Odysseus? It was Orpheus, wasn't it? No, because Odysseus was the archer with the Argonauts, I believe. With Jason. I know it's Jason and the Argonauts, but I'm pretty sure Odysseus was there as well. Again, it's been a while. It's been a while since I learned about my Greek myths. It was Orpheus. Okay. Okay, we're gonna put you right there. Apparently, after he had the touch of gods, broke the curse, but got cursed again because he said that the pipe player plays better than the gods, so they cursed him with the ears of a donkey. Okay, in that case, that's just the gods being really petty. Pipe's a player says he's better than the freaking pipe. I'm gonna show you a pipe player. Like when Zeus was going to Hercules, ah yes, my boy, you shall be the son of a god, and then his wife was like, I don't want the son sucks. I'm gonna make him go mad and have him kill people. The Odyssey, that's what it was. Thank you. The Odyssey, that was his ship. So there's a way to continue over there. There's a way to go over here. Okay, so do that. Make my way over here. Do I have enough time to do this? No. I do not have enough time. Either that or I just did them in the wrong order. It's more likely I did them in the wrong order now that I think about it. Okay, right. We'll do that puzzle in a sec. There's also this over here. Can I do this? Yes, I can. Oh, I thought I was going to fall for a second. Okay, we're good. With this ingot, and... that activates that, which now does something. I don't know what. I'm guessing a shortcut? Where are you going? Go there. Okay, I guess that is technically a shortcut. So either that or I'm creating a long train which I need to keep going, which is also something I just thought of. Greek gods are more human than the pettiness and all that. Oh yeah, that was the whole point of the Greek gods, because they were made after the image of humanity. And that's why they make so many mistakes. Some of the myth have different versions where one of the gods are decent and the other a complete prick. Hera did have a good reason to not like Zeus's children. Yeah, very true. You're not wrong. So do that. The only problem is now I need to make sure that I can... Okay. So if I do that, is that enough? Nope, not enough. Okay, I need to do this in a very specific order. Right. Not gonna lie, I did read up on the occult for a little bit because I was bored. I mean, that happens a lot. I mean, that's why I know a lot of, like, random myths and stuff. Also, that chain decided to just freak out for a sec. That was weird. But I find that the most interesting, you know? I find that, you know, I actually find it super interesting when you find out stuff like that. Okay, maybe if I do... Sorry. I'm speaking to myself as I'm trying to have this conversation because I'm also trying to figure out a puzzle. Please understand. Okay, I think I did it. I think I did it. Yes! No! I like learning about Celtic myth. I feel like considering my heritage, I should know about more about Celtic myth than I do. Oh god, this looks like a fun room. Oh, and it locks behind me. Perfect. Ow. Damn it. Okay. Hopefully my status affliction gets healed by my faint suit. Wow, that is super fast. Holy god. Ow, damn it. Oh, this is a new one. Come on, Grabs. Come on, Grabs. Oh, you are such an ass. Oh my god, you enemies are making this so much worse by existing. Okay, no charge. Okay. Pulsating flesh. Just get whatever the hell he's got. Damn it. Stop resisting. There we go, there we go. That's more like it, that's more like it. Now you. I said, stop resisting. Weirdly enough, you're resisting by not resisting, because you're actually going the same direction I was, which was making it so I couldn't pull the chain properly. Yeah, see, like that. Actually, have to go the opposite direction from where you're trying to fly. Guess we're going up these stairs now. But Japan takes the trophy for pretty weird mythology, but it's so interesting, though. Their mythology has a rabbit on the moon. Oof, okay. True Gold Master, to my esteemed fellow scholars, please find the following safety notes for your dealings with the Master of True Gold Tower. This beast is actually rather gentle, as it does not wish to anger its own ultimate master. However, once it detects a hostile presence, it will attack using a metal that flows within its body. Pay special attention to the way in which the exoskeleton moves. When pierced, it will retract and then utilize the built-up pressure to leap. Please take care if you don't wish to end up crushed by the beast. Metal in its body moving. What, kind of like blood? Like liquid metal? You know how we were discussing yesterday on games that relax us? I just got back into American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator, and they are great relaxers. I can believe it. Personally, not my cup of tea, but I can absolutely understand why someone would just want to play those games to relax. Honestly, I feel like one of my main reasons for not liking them myself is because of my whole thing of I really don't like driving. So I feel like when you put me in a driving sim, It's just asking. Okay, well, I found the way to the door. And... Huh. Well then. I missed two thingies down there, did I? Huh. Okay, well, the good news is, I have found the way to the door. So, I know which way I must go now. That being said, I somehow missed 2 chains. So I gotta try and figure out how to find them. Okay, so one of them's down here. That time is getting dangerously low again. Oh, hello, friend. So yeah, where are you going, chain? That's what I want to know. Oh! That was literally a door right here I missed. Okay, well I can at least get this chain before doing anything. Shit. Okay, first things first, get rid of your damn helmet so I can actually hit you. Or just yank your head and kill you, that works too. Lump of metal. I have so much oil that I don't use. I can get rid of any that I'm holding. I also got pulse plating flesh, so that's good to know. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro! Dripping flesh. Once again, could get rid of... No, no, don't get rid of that. Oh my god, more gold coins. Damn it, I have so much and they're so good. Oh my god, even more gold coins. Jesus. I can make so many rings with this. Okay. Take care. Okay, take care of the chain. Is there a... Yes, there's a shortcut here also. Damn. Okay, good. And activate that. Okay. Shortcut has been activated. Okay, do I just use the Shard of Divinity? I think I do. Especially since I literally just picked up another one. Damn, game knows exactly what I want and when I want it. I'm just gonna get rid of a medicine. I have so many. Video game. Video game. There we go. Let me use my shard for some reason. To be honest, my favorite of the characters from Celtic myth is Diomed. God. Diomed O'Dina. Mine is the ghost maid that cleans house of the rich and the poor. It's always nice to have a ghost maid around. Yes, I have now read the previous comment.
Thank goodness you're back. Not hurt, are you?
Only a little bit. I'll live.
Sorry. I was miles away there. So,
Got some more stuff for you to translate, don't you worry. Seeing that double helix of Affinity fills me with joy. It is pretty damn big. I'm very happy with how big it is. Right, what do I want to do? What I want to do is rest up. By the way, I'll just say this very quickly. I know it's a little bit out of left field, but thank you all for, like, just coming out and hanging out. Seriously, like, as I said recently, I was going through, like, a bit of a tough time with just thoughts and things and brain doing its lovely brain thing of, hey, what you're doing sucks. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. But, no, in all seriousness. The fact that I'm actually able to get people to come here to a freaking Pandora's Tower stream of all things.
You've got some flesh going spare? Well,
It's really appreciated.
I'll buy that for you. What can I do for you?
Don't worry, I am selling my meat. Let me have a heartfelt message, damn it.
Here's what's in
6,000.
stock today. Was there something else you there?
But yeah, seriously, it's appreciated. Like, sometimes, like, in all honesty, I love doing these games. I really do. It does sometimes feel like you're going uphill while ice skating, in the great words of Wesley Snipes. Some other trucker always trying to skate uphill because, you know, they are very niche and unknown, but that makes me happy. Better this than all the other things I could do. I don't know, it's just, I just wanted to get that out there. Speaking of mythology, I'm pretty sure everyone likes the succubus mythology. I mean, it's great up to the point where they try to, you know, suck you dry and kill you. But the part before that's pretty great. Okay, one more tower, one more chain. My favorite myth is where I go to bed at a reasonable hour and fall asleep without trouble. Damn, that's pretty hardcore myth. Can't say I feel like it has any realism whatsoever, though. Yeah, what? God. Talking about myths here, not like complete utter fabrications. Vampires would suck in real life, pun both intended and not intended. The most obvious pun you can go for, but I respect it every single time. If I want to get that 800 Leots for flesh, this will probably be the best place for it. If I could get these monsters to respawn. Damn it, dripping flesh. Okay, back up I go. I still have one more chain that I need to try and find. If I could find the chain so I can follow it, then that would be great. Or at least find the door so I can, like... Okay, here we go. There's the chain. Now
Now the question is, do I go up or down? Well, considering there's nothing on this floor, probably up. Is there a... There isn't a door I'm seeing so far. There's the shortcut that I opened, and I know where that is. Okay. Could be... Oh, wait, can I... Wait, hang on. Is that an area I've not gone to before, or am I tripping? I'm certain I've been here before. Maybe not. No, I haven't. Okay, it's literally right here. Well, that was easy. I sometimes wish that mythology monsters / beings existed in real life. It would be kind of terrifying, but really fascinating at the same time. My only concern would be that fascination would, you know, because we would get used to them existing, that it would go away. There we go. I'm going to reach my goal today, and that makes me happy. You know what? Let me drink some medicine. Okay, now all I have to do is get to the top. And since I opened up those shortcuts, that should hopefully be easier. Now, as long as I remember my way. Also, let me check what's down here. So monsters, that's what's down here. And I'm guessing like another door. Nope, a fountain. Okay, fair enough. Right, so... if I want to get to the top, I think I go this way. I think this shortcut is on the outer rim. I think. No, was it in the outer rim or was it in the lower? Was it in the inner ring? I take it back. I think it was in the inner ring. Damn it, I think I'm gonna have to climb up a little bit. Okay. And then you could spend the rest of the stream grinding for costumes to gain to rank of 9 affinity, right? I mean, it would be a good part for discussion more than anything. So, I wouldn't mind doing it for a little bit. If mythology creatures did exist, then we also need real-life witches then. I still have yet to play The Witcher, I must admit. It's one of those series I've never gone around to. Just because of how daunting it is as a task. Because it's so damn long with so much stuff, and I like completing things. You could probably guess how that's a problem. Okay, so this is the door that I unlocked with the shortcut, which means... be a way to go up? Oh, damn it, there was a way up here. Oh, okay. Well, that was a bit annoying. The timings of those two things were a bit off. Ugh, damn it. Didn't really want to waste this time. Toss this coin to the stream, oh valley of plenty, valley of niche games, ooh. That's probably not the tune that it goes to, but I don't know it, ooh. Have you heard about the accusations that The Witcher plagiarized an old comic book? No, I haven't actually heard about that. Man, I really hope that's not the case. The Witcher seems so interesting. Video game. Video game. Video game. Give me the thing to latch onto. Give me the thing. Thank you. Ah, crap. This was to here. I don't need to activate this. Oh, crap. I don't even have enough time for the boss. I mean, I should do. So I don't keep messing up. Right, was there a way? Yeah, no, there was no, like, shortcut, right? I have to just do this legit. God damn it. Straight up do not care for the Witcher games. That's fair enough. I care a little bit. I don't care as much as some people do. I don't think they're, like, to the level of some people put them. But I am still interested. Have you, forgot if, I think the name was Mr. Moorcock or something? Moorcock. It sounds like a joke. I'm sorry, but if you're naming your, is that the name of the author, or is that the name of the actual comic book series? That cannot be the name of the actual comic book series, right? Like, you cannot name your comic book series Moorcock. That's just stupid. You are asking for your series to fail if that's the name that you choose for your series. That is the name of the comic? Sounds like an orc name from Middle-earth. It kind of does. There was... damn it. There was a shortcut. I just didn't know where it was. It was... oh, it was probably by the... yeah, no, I think I know where it was. Ugh, damn it. Well, hopefully if I beat the boss quick enough, then it won't be a problem. That being said... I wasted a lot of time trying to get up here because I didn't have a very good layout in my head of where everything was. Moorcock is the surname of a book author and the creator of a character called Elric of Melibone. Y'all got me googling. Sounds like a porn parody of Mordor. You're not wrong. I'm pretty sure there's a genre for that. Right, I'm going for it. Mostly because I'm petty, because I know someone hated the fact that I preferred to play Dragon Age and not The Witcher. Uh-huh. Well then. Uh-huh. Interesting. Okay, here we go. This is the one. Alright, here we go. Is there seriously no music for this boss? At least at this... There we go. Okay, now you're alive. I was about to say. Well, I can see the weak points. I can also see the fact that this one's also female, it looks like, considering that top. I think I understand. I need to make you go a certain direction so I can find your weak point. Yes, that's exactly what it is. I understand completely. Right. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Nope, come on. God, you're constantly fighting against me. Okay, this is going to be a bit tight. Sometimes we need a bit of excitement in our life. It's a very nonsensical reason. There was a brooding booby lady on top, or am I seeing things? No, that is definitely what you are seeing. God, I have so little time. I have so little time. Okay, I can slash the things that it sends at me, so that's good to know. Oh, damn it! I was just about to yank it as well. I just had to yank it whenever we had the chance. I am not going to get a charge on this creature. Not a full one. I got my full one at the start. Unless there's a way I can make her stop. Yank it. Might be able to... That won't make any sense because I still need my chain. I was trying to think if I could, like, ground her in a position. I can't believe I did that from the other side. Oh, I was literally just yanking it. The timer is her feet that extend out. That is actually very good advice. That is actually really good advice, actually. Thank you. Okay, that means I can plan accordingly. Yeah, I see. So does that mean I can put it back in? That makes life 10 times easier. Okay, are you going to second phase? Not quite. Let's get rid of you. Now that I know the secret. Act accordingly. There we go. There we go! I'm not even gonna let you get a second phase that long. Okay! Oh, this is what we're doing now? There we go, there we go. I can take you out right now! You may be pretty fit, girl. But I'm already loyal to one. Her name is Golden Phalanx Iron Maiden. I mean, an appropriately metal name for an appropriately metal boss in a metal land. Definitely works out. Okay, before we do anything, I am going to save. Saving here is absolutely important. Mostly all of the names are fan names, as they don't have official names, nor are the actual human names that are ever mentioned. That's a little bit sad. It's a little bit sad, but... they came up with a pretty metal name, so it's all good.
You don't look well, True Gold Tower. Are the walls all golden and shiny?
No, they're more rusty and very weird looking.
A pulley system for moving things around. Sounds like it'd be handy at harvest time.
Yeah, they just decided to make it in the most ass-backwards way possible.
So, this is what you want me to translate? Alright. Master, Flesh, Aaron, no.
Have you heard?
Heard what?
The people of the Vestra and the followers of Aios seek a vessel with which to unify the laws.
A vessel?
They seek to unite the 12 gods of Aios. For this, they require a vessel.
Unite the gods?
If they can be joined as one, then this war will come to an end, and peace will prevail once more.
Peace. How sweet that word sounds.
What, a vessel? To unite the gods? Surely such a thing is not permitted.
Does it matter what is permitted? Children are dying every day, just like our Reuben. As things stand, the gods of Ios seem incapable of bringing peace to our land. If we only had peace, children would suffer no more. Children like Reuben, like our neighbor's child, they didn't have to die. If it hadn't been for this cursed war, enough! Enough of this senseless suffering!
Can you be serious? You really mean to go?
I must offer myself. I must do what I can. I know Reuben would want me to. And besides, if our fate is not to have any more children, then that is the will of the gods. We may have lost Reuben, but the gods have gifted us this chance to do something!
And what about me? What is to become of me? Am I to be left alone?
Are you ready? Then let us begin. We will set to work on Experiment Zero.
The High Priests of Ios, the people of the Vestra, thank you for all you have done thus far. You should have no regrets.
All of you, all of the vessels, have our undying gratitude. Through you, the 12 elements, the 12 laws that underpin our world will be fused into one, and peace will return.
If sacrificing our lives can bring peace to our land, and if innocent children will be spared all that suffering, then that is the price I'm willing to pay. After all, I'm not alone.
To sacrifice yourself for others. How wonderful that sounds.
I'm starting to think my suspicions are nearly all but confirmed. I'm not going to save this time. I'm going to make a copy of my save before... Actually, can I even do that? No, not quite. And what would be those suspicions you say? So, my current suspicions are that the flashbacks we're having through eating the flesh, well, that Elena is having through eating the flesh, they're obviously not her own, which makes me think they're from someone else. And considering that it keeps on mentioning the man who and the woman who had a child called Reuben, and considering one of them got involved with the Masters project, namely the woman, I think she's, she's influencing things a little bit. She's, maybe, vessels, a lot of talk of vessels, and inhibiting someone else, and, I'm just saying that, it's all starting to make sense.
I'm looking
At least to
into
me.
it.
Mavda, tell me what you know about what's been happening to me. About the Masters.
Well, if you insist, Elena, you are turning into one of the Masters of the 13 Towers.
Okay, well, just drop it out of nowhere.
What? You told me that others had been cursed before me. Does this mean that...
Oh crap! Didn't mean to hit that so quickly.
According to my companion, They were once humans, but the meat you are eating is not human flesh. Those unfortunate souls have entered the world of the Scar.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know all the whys and wherefores, but it seems the creatures from the Scar and those humans traded places over time.
Have you known this all along?
Well, since you ask, yes I have.
Oh, cool. Thanks for sharing that with us.
You see, my job is to escort people afflicted with the curse and bring them to the towers.
You mean you tricked us?
Who said anything about tricking anyone? If you eat the master flesh, the curse will be lifted. You may choose to believe me or not, as you please.
But...
I've been taken aback by the skill with which Aaron has wielded the Heracles chain. It's a weapon that belongs to my people, yet he has used it to defeat the masters. I still can't quite believe it. What's that you're saying? He claims there is some strong link between Aaron's ancestors and the chain.
I've been clearly asking the wrong person for all of the answers to these questions. It seems like your husband knows more than you do.
He does talk some nonsense, doesn't he? In any case, Elena must eat all 12 of the Master's flesh. That's her only hope.
And waddling off she goes. So, how are you feeling?
I just don't understand, Mavda. Why did she need to hide something like that from us? Why didn't she tell us that the curse turns humans into masters?
Yeah, I wish I knew the answer to that question. But still, just 2 more to go.
10 pieces of master flesh, and it's all thanks to you, Aaron. I know you've been hurt in those 13 towers. It must be dangerous in there. I can't imagine what you've been through, and I can never thank you enough for it. 2 more pieces to go, Aaron. We can do this.
We are definitely very, very, very close. So close to that next level.
When I pass out due to the curse, maybe I go to that place. Beyond the scar.
Yeah, try not to think about it too much. Just, don't think about it. You can think about it later. For now, just don't think about it. Man, I got this Eiger Steel. I should really, like, that's a really good item. Doesn't that, like, increase... Yeah, that increases my chain level, which is super good. Should probably equip that in some way. You know what else I'm going to do? Where is it? Oh my god, what am I doing? I need to go to my menu, that's what I need to do. I'm at level 38 right now, and I still have those manuals, which I haven't used. So, I'm actually going to use one of them right here. Because if we're getting this close to endgame, I might as well use at least one of them to see, because I never actually used it. Oh, but I guess I have to go into... I guess it doesn't straight up give me experience. I guess it gives me, like, a percentage increase. So, that would actually be useful for grinding. She is definitely gonna get turned into that monster that main character did in Shadow of the Colossus. Maybe. Like I said before, we've made it this far, which means all we can do is press forward. And also read some more text. Divine unification. We've identified a number of elements that were essential to the ceremony of divine unification that took place some 460 years ago. This ceremony is thought to have taken place in the Centrum, the tower at the heart of 13 towers, where the twin elements of light and darkness were fused to create Zeron. Zeron. Those two elements refer to a man and a woman. The idea was to use Zeron as a catalyst, which to bind together the 12 laws. The result would be a unified god, a perfect, complete creation. We acquired more information. Before we can draw any further conclusions in particular, we need to look into the reasons why the experiment failed. A man and a woman, huh? Zeron. Hey, welcome back, Source. So what happening? What did I miss? Quite a bit. Here's a hint to what's happening to Elena. The curse turns people into monsters, not masters. Something is clearly going wrong with Elena's curse progression. I'm still hanging on to my thought with that one woman from that one flashback she keeps happening. A heroic race. I saw them with my own eyes, with their towers on the verge of collapse. They heroically did all they could to minimize the damage. With the last remaining power left in the chain, they reined in the widening of the chasm. I remember that as disaster struck, they spoke the name of a woman. I could not make it out clearly, but I remember wondering what it meant, but I suppose there's no way to find that out now. Okay, yeah, no, that woman is totally super important to everything.
Thank you for everything.
Yeah, I got some more translations for you. And I'm going to save, and that's where we're going to have to end it today. So we are getting very close to endgame, and hopefully, maybe we can beat this in one more session. I'm hoping we can. But, like I said, not going to force anything. So, going to save this here for anyone who missed it out, but I am taking a break for a couple of days from streaming and recording and everything. So, I will be back next week on the Monday. Hopefully nice and refreshed. And again, I said it earlier, but I'll say it again. Seriously, thank you all for sticking by and watching me play these games that no one cares about anymore. Okay, that's a lie. I know people in here do care about this game, and, like, the other games are playing, but still. It just, you know, I have to remind myself every so often, man, I made it way further than a lot of people did. So, I don't have to be frustrated at my growth every chance I get. It's indeed the perfect time to hydrate. Yeah, I'm drinking, don't worry. Perfect moment to end, I'm sleepy as heck. Well, I'm so happy I'm putting you to sleep. No, I'm joking. Have a good break and hopefully come back chill and happy. That's the plan. Maybe you need to die, Kimura. That being said, if there is anyone online... We've got two choices here, folks. We got Ace Attorney, or we got Warhammer 40k. So I'll leave the option up to you. Two slightly different choices. Lawyer man? I do like me some Ace Attorney. I do like me some Ace Attorney, so let's get this ready. So yeah. Good night, everybody, and hopefully see you all next week. I will do my grinding as always, of course, to make sure that I get them gifts and I get to that level 9. I swear by it. Stay safe. See you guys next time.